So, I'm pretty sure that I was very wrong on my initial thought about something. Let me explain. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since we've done some long form stuff, but just trust, need a little bit of a break, a little bit of burnout, but we have had some really amazing shorts come out. And before I jump into really what the crux of today's video is about, just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who has basically given me and Jay our best month by, when I say a long shot, that really doesn't even cover it, but it's the best month we've ever had in terms of views, new subscribers, and also just the interaction between us and all of you. That's something that we've always wanted and was hoping was coming. And so to see that begin to happen for us was actually very thrilling. So thank you from all of us here, and just thank you. And hopefully we can just continue to keep doing better. So what did I mean at the top of the video when I said I was very wrong about something? At least I think I am when it came to my initial thoughts. Well, as the title of the video suggests, or at least the thumbnail, I am going to be talking about the upcoming Fantastic Four movie for the MCU and James Gunn's Superman. Both of them are due out in 2025. Both of them are due out in July, very close to one another. And when I initially learned about the scheduling of the movies, we'll say around Super Bowl weekend, Valentine's Day, because that's when they really announced the Fantastic Four cast and really when it's going to be coming out next year. At first, I was kind of playing just the really excited person. We have two huge films coming out close together. In my mind, I was kind of playing the comic community is just going to be positive. They're going to come out, they're going to support both movies, and it's going to be awesome. Now, I will caveat that by saying that still very well could happen, and if it does, nobody will be happier than me. I hope both movies absolutely crush it. I'm going to see both of them, no matter what. Definitely going to be sure I try to do a review on both of them as well. Hopefully, me, Jay, and maybe Jenna will join, and we can all just do a big collaborative review on it. But as time kind of went on, and when the Fantastic Four cast was announced, the reaction that I saw to our video when we talked about the cast really kind of got me to thinking. And that is kind of where I think I might be wrong, in that, is Superman a big thing? Absolutely. James Gunn is an absolutely amazing director. I've loved a lot of his film catalog, not just the stuff he did with Marvel. Brightburn is probably the first one that I can bring up that I really love. James is an extremely talented guy, and I have no doubt that Superman is going to be an amazing film. And as big as Superman is, I've kind of come to the realization, because I honestly didn't know, that the Fantastic Four are just that much bigger of a deal. And I mean that because this is something that I think fans of Marvel in general have waited for since the MCU basically came to be. We got that Fantastic Four movie in the 20-teens, but that was not at all associated with the MCU. Everybody has wanted an MCU Fantastic Four film that can keep going in the timeline. And like I said, the reaction to when the cast was announced versus everything I've seen for Superman, I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly feel like Fantastic Four is going to be Superman's Kryptonite. They are going to crush it when it comes to how everything does at the box office. That's not going to necessarily mean that one movie is better than the other. I just think in terms of maybe popularity, that's something that the pop culture, not just comic fans, I think people, even just movie-going fans, have wanted for such a long time. We have far more like Supermans that in live action than we do Fantastic Four. So I just, yeah, it's kind of caused me to really come back and rethink my entire thought process on how both movies are going to do. Now, like I said, in my short for the cast announcing, I'm excited. Obviously, I'm beyond excited just to see Fantastic Four come and get a new movie. I will definitely say this. I did not see them casting like Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards. That was definitely something that took me a little by surprise. That said, though, the guy is so unbelievably talented that I think he's going to bring something to the character that maybe I wasn't anticipating. So, definitely excited to kind of see what he does with that. Now, as it comes to like the rest of the cast, like I said, Vanessa Kirby is someone that I'm not familiar with at all. I've not seen anything that she's been in, but when you see how she looks versus like comic drawings of Sue Storm, she looks the part, and I've always found that like if she comes in and she's very genuinely excited to be there and play the part, I've always found that translates well to what you see on screen and with the final character. So I think, that's one of those, maybe they'll Heath Ledger me. Everybody always gets a shot, regardless of whether I like you or I don't like you, or I just don't know about you. You get a shot because everybody can always just come in and absolutely kill it and surprise you. And that's happened to me more times than I can count. In fact, it's happened to me more than someone has actually disappointed me. I'm not going to lie there. And of course, for the other two, those castings they're spot on. Those two are going to be amazing. I can't wait. For Superman, of course, we've gotten quite a bit of the cast. You have David Cornsweet, who's going to be Clark Kent Superman. Finally kind of get, but don't get at the same time, what I wanted with Nathan Fillion. He voiced Hal Jordan for years in animated DC. So always was kind of hoping that he would be Hal Jordan when he finally got to be a Green Lantern in live action. But instead they have him as Guy Gardner. That's a bit of an interesting choice. But again, no idea really what James Gunn has planned for his movie. He's definitely made it a big kind of ensemble cast. There's a lot of amazing castings for his film as well. So there's a lot to look forward to. And while I still am firmly going to stand on, I think Fantastic Four is just going to kill it between the two. I hope that the fact that two big blockbusters coming out that close together just get comic fans excited and just brings people out to see both movies so that they maybe have that chance to say, I saw both. This is what I think, and form your own opinion. Say, I thought this one was better than the other. Don't blindly just say because one is MCU and one is DCU that it's better than the other. To me, that is just, you have nothing to stand on, and in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and say that now. But if you just firmly feel that one is better than the other because you saw both and you enjoyed one more, cool. Let's all have a huge discussion. Keep it friendly, of course, and just kind of share our opinions. We've got, a year and 4 some odd months before that's going to happen. So just keep your excitement building. In the meantime, I want to hear from you down in the comments. Are you looking forward to both movies, one of the movies, and do you feel that maybe one might do a little better than the other? And if you don't have an opinion either way, that's totally fine. But I'm curious to gauge everybody's excitement level for having these two blockbuster films come. One kicking off, of course, what hopefully is going to be a successful DC live action universe. And then 2, just finally bringing the Fantastic Four in and seeing more Marvel characters that we haven't been able to see. And, of course, a lot of that will probably start with the Deadpool film this summer, which I can't tell you how excited I am for that one. The only person maybe more excited than me, or persons, would be Jay and Jenna. Those two have been Deadpool fans for about as long as they've been alive. Not going to lie, or at least as long as Deadpool has been around, because Jay is older than Deadpool. Either way. So, yeah, let me know. Share your opinions down in the comments. Let's have a cool, fun discussion. And I'm excited to hear from you. In the meantime, there are things coming. We've got more shorts. Not sure what our next long form video is going to be. And then, of course, we've got a big change and announcement coming for the channel. Can't wait to share that with everyone, see what everyone's thoughts are when we are finally able to do that. We'll be doing a video when we do the announcement, and just kind of excited to see what people think when we reveal everything. So with that said, I'm going to get out of your hair. Please be safe, stay healthy, please hug your loved ones. Just, you never know how much time you have, and recent things for everybody have been kind of reminders of that here. So yeah, be sure you just tell somebody you love them today. And I will catch all you guys soon. Later.